If you're struggling with alcohol, I want you to watch this video. Now, you've probably seen loads of different tips and watched endless amounts of videos on how to quit alcohol for good, but you're still struggling. I'm going to give you some really clear-cut advice today, a bit of a coaching session that will set you on the right path towards alcohol freedom. A lot of this journey is about mindset, and this is where most people get stuck. Now, they're always looking for the next strategy, the next thing that's going to stop that temptation. But that just leads them into an endless cycle of getting more and more information, but not seeing any result. So hopefully this video will motivate you to start seeing real results towards your path to alcohol freedom. So you believe that alcohol is better with alcohol than it would be without it. Now, you might be thinking, no, I know my life would be better without alcohol. But if that were the case, you would have quit by now and you're still drinking alcohol. So inside, deep inside, you have that belief that alcohol is serving you. It's making your life better. So I want to encourage you to think back to a moment in your life where you were alcohol free. Whether it was for a month, it was for a week, a couple of days. Think back to those moments in your life where you have been alcohol free. And remember how much better your life was in those moments. You were probably more productive, more creative. You connected better with those people around you. Your physical health was better. You had more energy. Your skin was glowing. You had no trouble falling asleep and it was easier to get out of bed in the morning. You didn't have brain fog. You had clarity of thought. Now imagine that life, but 10 times better, with amplified benefits, with better relationships, more productivity, better work, a life where you're not making excuses for not chasing your dreams, where you're not making excuses full stop. So start thinking about that life without alcohol, and know that if you keep relapsing and keep going back to alcohol, know that inside you have that belief that life is better with alcohol. Now, I encourage you to find out, what is that reason? Why is your life better with alcohol? On the theoretical side, you know it would be better without it. But deep inside, there's something that's telling you that life is better with alcohol. What is that reason? Because I promise you, and I absolutely guarantee you, your life will be 100% better without alcohol. But deep down, you don't believe that. So why not? The second piece of advice I have if you're struggling with alcohol is that you need to take full responsibility for your drinking habits. Whether you call them habits, actions, or an addiction, you have to take responsibility for the place that you're in right now. So often when people are struggling with alcohol, they have a victim mentality. They start to blame other people for their drinking. They blame the stress of their life. They blame their job. They blame their boss. They blame other people or their circumstances for their drinking. You have to sit down and be able to recognize that no one is forcing you to drink. Nobody is putting that bottle of wine in your hand when you get home from work. It's down to you. There's no one else. Now, when we are blaming external people, other things for our drinking, we're giving them all of the control. When you take responsibility for something, you're taking back control. And then you can start to change your drinking habit. And when you start to take back control and take that responsibility, you're able to then make the changes you need to change your drinking habit. Remember, this isn't about willpower. It's about mindset and taking responsibility. And the third piece of advice I want to give if you're struggling with alcohol is that something needs to change. If you've changed the same strategy of moderation for year after year after year, hundreds of times, and it's still not working, it's time to change things up. Albert Einstein said it best. He said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Now, if you've tried the moderation route, you've said to yourself, I'm not going to drink every day. I'm going to drink only on Saturday and Sunday. I'm not going to drink hard liquor. I'm only going to drink wine and beer. I'm only going to If you've tried moderating and every time you're breaking those rules, or even if once you've broken that rule, this shows that that strategy does not work. And if you're constantly repeating, trying moderation again and again, knowing it has not worked in the past, the definition of insanity, and you're not insane, right? Except that moderation does not work. And I say it with love, but it frustrates me so much when I speak to people and they say they've been trying to moderate their drinking for a couple of years now and it's still not working. Like, what are you doing? It's never going to work. Change the strategy, change what you're doing to find the solution that actually works for you. Accept that whatever you're doing right now is not working. If it were, you wouldn't be watching this. So don't be afraid to try something new. If you're looking to try and escape this cycle of alcohol, and you're looking for a new path that will take you to success, and if you're trying to figure out what path is right for you, I went ahead and recorded a video for you that will show you how to quit alcohol once and for all. And it is the most efficient way of quitting alcohol for good. I'll link it down in the description, so go ahead and check it out. And honestly, if you can't go and watch a 15-minute video that will set out the steps on how to quit drinking for good, you probably don't have what it takes to quit alcohol for good. It is what it is, right? Now, the most important thing is to take action now and make the necessary changes that you need to make to become alcohol-free and to start living the life that you deserve. So that's all from me. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Send me a comment if you want to talk. And until the next video, take care of yourselves. Ciao, ciao.